I'm going to show you something that's going to help you in the event that you've got an umbrella pole that has a screw on the bottom. Now, when you open up your beachbub, you'll get a package. It'll look like this, and you open this up. There's a label, there's a tool, and a collar. Now this is a one-time setup, and what you'll want to do is you're going to have to put this collar on one time, and then you'll be finished. So we back these screws, these hook bolts out, and this acts just like a Christmas tree. So now the objective is you got to take this and you got to put this at the bottom of your pole. Whoops, not going to be able to work. So let me show you a little trick on how we can do this in the event that you've got one of these older umbrellas and you still want to use this. All you got to do, there's 4 of them in here. We're going to take these 4 out. All of them out now. Now that you've got your screw device off the bottom of your pole, we'll take the label that comes with your kit and we're going to position this. Now, this is a little different setup than you're going to see if you didn't have the screw on the bottom. We're going to put this in the position. This represents where the beach bub's going to sit on the sand. So that's how much needs to be inserted in the sand. So what we're going to do is we're going to position this right at the bottom. So that line is right at the end of that pole. Fold that in there like that. And now we're going to insert the collar. And you're going to want to insert this collar right to the top of this label. And we're going to hand tighten this. Now, there's a relationship between the collar and where the bub sits on the ground. It's 12 inches. So this collar or this label helps you position it properly. And we're going to put this, hand tighten this just like this. And then we're going to take the tool and we're going to kind of crank down on this a little bit just to pin it. This works just like that Christmas tree thing that we were talking about. Now we'll hand tighten these locking nuts down, and this kind of locks everything permanently, so you'll never have to do this again. Hand tighten. Now we're going to take the bottom of the screw, and then we're going to take these self-tapping screws that you can get at any hardware store. They're number 10s and they're 1/2 inch long. So we're going to put these screws in. And what you've done now is you are finished. You'll never have to do this again. Now, when you take your beach bub and you get to the beach, you're going to lay it on the ground just like this. When you put this in the sand, you're going to put this in the sand, and you don't even have to open these little things up. You can if you want, but you're going to screw this into the sand, and it's only going to screw up to this point right here, and I'll show you kind of what will happen here. It's going to self-thread right up to the top right here. And you're going to put this right so that it's to the last one right there. Now, when this is laying on the beach, it's going to be nice and flat right here. And what will happen is when you clip these up, it's going to make that pyramid shape. And all those angles are what makes the beach bub work. Go, and you're going to have a nice stress-free day at the beach. Enjoy your bub. I'm going to show you something that's going to help you in the event that you've got an umbrella pole that has a screw on the bottom. Now, when you open up your beach bub, you'll get a package. It'll look like this. And you open this up. There's a label. There's a tool.